Hyperventilation, and today we're gonna discuss about hyperventilation a little bit more. In fact, it's a very important topic, and in static apnea it's vital, as we said. But it's a strong weapon. It's an amazing tool you can use to delay contractions, make your static more comfortable and relaxing, allowing you to hold your breath longer and easier. Maybe you're gonna break personal best. Yes, for sure, you're gonna break them with hyperventilation, of course. But in long term, if you keep on hyperventilating, can be a problem. In fact, as we said, it's a powerful tool, but has a double side effect. It can be extremely negative at some point. For sure, hyperventilation has some negative aspects that can work against you. So if you keep on hyperventilating in the beginning, as we said, easier breath holds, amazing times, personal bests, with delayed contractions. But in the long term, if we keep on hyperventilating for 3, 4, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, our body will start to get used to it. So this means that in order to maintain that level, the level we have always maintained in the past with hyperventilation, we will need always even more hyperventilation, even more, because our body is getting used to it, and so it will require us to hyperventilate always more, just to maintain the level. That's why that after a while we hyperventilate, after months, years, things can become frustrating, because to maintain that level of delay contractions to that point, okay, we will need always more hyperventilation, every single time. So let's say at the beginning, with 20 seconds hyperventilation before starting our breath hold, we can delay contraction to 4 minutes. After I keep on hyperventilating at every single training so often, after 6 months I will need 1 minute or 2 minutes also, depending on the case, hyperventilation, just to maintain that time of delay contraction. So just to delay contraction at 4 minutes, and so to actually have the first contraction at 4 minutes, I will need to hyperventilate not 30 seconds like in the beginning, but 2 minutes, and so on. After 2 years, our body will get used to that, and it will need us to keep on hyperventilating always more. It will require us always more hyperventilation. This means that most of the times, to have first contraction always at 4 minutes, we will need to hyperventilate 3, 4, 5 minutes, and that can be frustrating. Plus, it is also possible that the more we hyperventilate in the long term, the more we're gonna have contractions earlier at some point, way earlier. And that can be bad. So I wouldn't suggest you to hyperventilate for so long time, because it can be really frustrating. Plus it's tiring, exhausting. If you hyperventilate for 20 seconds, it's okay before a breath hold. But if you need 2, 3, 4 minutes hyperventilation every time, then you're gonna get really tired, and you're gonna start your apnea capacity, your breath hold, very, very tired, and so that's gonna be frustrating. If your time gets lower and lower, it's gonna be even more frustrating, because our body is actually getting used to hyperventilation. So in the beginning, it only required 20 seconds hyperventilation to have a first contraction at 4 minutes. After 2 years, we do it well. Maybe we will need 5 minutes hyperventilation just to have contraction, the first contraction, maybe at 4 minutes. But probably it will come even way before, than that. Maybe it's gonna be hard for us to reach the 30, the first contraction. So that's gonna be frustrating, and of course we cannot sustain a 4 minutes hyperventilation every time before a max breath hold attempt, because it's very exhausting. So use your mind and use hyperventilation with balance, not exaggerated. I would suggest to do it maximum only in competition, not in every single training, because otherwise you're gonna burn out and your body will get used to it, and that's bad, because your body is gonna get used to it, to something bad, to something that it's not totally good for a long breath hold. So use it with balance, mind, and use it only when necessary as a powerful tool, because it is a powerful tool to do personal best and hold your breath as long as possible if you use it with balance and mind. So do not hyperventilate too often. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video.